Topping the news at 5:30, we're joined by Jalene Dimitrov, the new superintendent of Catholic elementary schools after being the principal of Cardinal O'Hara.
And we are also joined by Amy Pearl, a consultant who's helping with the school's strategic plan for the diocese. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having us.
So let's talk a little bit about you and your new role. Tell us about your experience at Cardinal O'Hara and how you'll now blossom into this greater role overseeing a broader selection of the diocese.
Well, thanks for having us.
Sure.
And I am born and raised a Buffalo girl here. So for the past 3 years, I have been the principal at Cardinal O'Hara. It's been an amazing experience. Prior to that, I had a very rewarding career in the public schools. I have a background in special education and elementary ed. I was in the classroom for a number of years and went back for my degree in administration. I've served as an administrator and assistant principal at a high school, 10 years as the principal at Sweet Home High School, a special ed director, and I've also served as an administrator in elementary at both Akron and Sweet Home.
Wow. That was a mouthful.
Quite an experience, yeah.
Yes. What are you most excited for now to transition into this new role and oversee, the younger generation here?
Yeah. My experience, I grew up in the Catholic school system. So, my mom and dad, I'm one of six. So growing up in Cheektowaga, going to school with my brothers and sisters, K through 12, they sacrificed a lot. I'm a very proud graduate of St. Mary's of Lancaster. I also went to school at Canisius College. And my two elementary schools, Resurrection and St. Joseph's, both closed. So this for me is really, it's not just a job, superintendent of schools, but this is really a passion and it's a mission for me to be able to maintain the viability of the schools that we have, but also to grow schools and open schools in areas where we have underserved populations.
And no doubt the school situation when you attended schools and were of school age is vastly different from what it is now, mostly because of what is happening at this point with the diocese and its right sizing, if you will, to meet the needs of the Catholics in Western New York. What are the challenges that you see before you that are affecting, or that you could see affecting your job? I know we've reported here the unfortunate news of some schools closing because of financial difficulties. How will you address that? Because the problems are far beyond you, right? And you need help to get it done.
Sure, of course. Well, the good news is, nationally, enrollment in Catholic schools is actually trending up. And here in Western New York, we're seeing a bump in enrollment. For instance, at Cardinal O'Hara, last year our graduating class was 36. Our incoming freshman class was 69.
Okay.
We're on track right now next year to have a class of 75 to 80. So there is good news. There's some great things happening in our schools. And what we need to do is we need to get the word out about the great things that are happening in faith-based schools. So, I tell my kids this all the time. Our code of conduct at our schools is, what would Jesus do?
Sure.
And so our kids are so fortunate because they come to school and they have these great academic programs, but it's couched in this really safe, nurturing, loving environment, and they're able to blossom. So for me, it's really about how do we proclaim that? How do we get the word out about what we're doing in Catholic education? We're much more inclusive and diverse from when I went to school, and that's another thing that we really need to take pride in.
Amy, sorry to make you sit there for so long over there. You came out and helped with the strategic plan going forward for Catholic schools here. Tell us about, I know in that plan there was a $6 million deficit that you had to deal with. How do you plan on getting that deficit down? And do you plan on closing any other schools, or are you doing it in another way?
Yeah, we're definitely trying to do it in a different way. The idea behind the plan is to really promote each school's unique identity and to preserve all those traditions that have been in place in some cases for decades, but provide the leadership and the systems and the infrastructure so that the schools can really thrive for decades to come. There is a gap in funding. There's always been a gap in funding. Our parishes chip in for that, and we know that going forward we need to be good financial stewards, and the plan is to work those numbers. We have ideas for certainly growing enrollment, but also looking for economies of scale by working together. In the past, our schools have been very independent from one another, and they're finding opportunities to work together to share resources to achieve more.
part of what the diocese wants to do is to, this kind of goes with what is happening more broadly with the organization at the church level, if you will, or some of the worship sites. What they're wanting to do is take these 30 individual boards and then bring them into one. Is that something that you all support? And if so, where do you see that going? Because it seems like centralizing all of that, you could lose, maybe parents or some are maybe afraid of losing the character of those individual schools?
Yep, I think it's just you're a little bit off in the explanation. Our goal is not to replace any of that local, whether it's the community volunteers, the boards, and the parents that have been the lifeblood of schools forever, is to supplement that with a diocesan board that focuses on these strategies and really looks for those opportunities to collaborate with among ourselves and with other organizations throughout Western New York.
Yeah, we're confident that these schools can keep their own personalities and their traditions alive, but still come together and lean on each other, you know, and on the back end in operations really be stronger by sharing resources.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining us, Jolene.
Thank you.
And Amy, we appreciate it and good luck.
Thank you.
In your new role.
Appreciate it.